Everybody, welcome to Kahliya. This is Mia. I hope you're doing well. No dancing today. Today I want to talk to you about you. I think I always do, actually. Just a minute. Some lavender. I hope you felt that. I decided if you can't smell the lavender, at least I send you energy. I said that I want to talk to you about you, and I know that I always do talk to you about you, but this is going to get a little deeper. I'm going to dive into you. And this will be, I think, a natural continuation to my prior video. So if you haven't seen it, please do. And at this point, I'd like to also remind you that I write regular blog posts that complete what I say here as the videos complete what I say there. So feel free to look at the blog as well, maybe even follow up so that you can get the bigger picture of the messages. And also at the same time, I'd like to say that all the messages, whether on the blog or the videos, are timeless, even though they follow current energies. So always feel free to browse here or there and see what message calls out to you. That will be what the divine, what spirit is telling you you need to read or hear at that moment, okay? I see my camera is still dancing even though I'm not. And like I said, I'm sorry, I just don't know how to fix it. I will try to though. I'd like to ask you today an important question. Why are you hiding your light? And I'd like you to think about that and ask yourself that question. I talk a lot about shining your light and releasing all that does not serve us because we are headed towards new beginnings. And I see, I'm so sorry about the camera, I really am. I talk to so many people and I see them hiding. I see them hiding their light, and it saddens me because we were created for a higher purpose. We were created to shine and shine our unique light here that fulfills us and that also serves the collective. And when we go through life not doing that and withholding our light, we cannot be happy, we cannot be fulfilled, and we are withholding our purpose of creation. So that's a lot of withhold energy that is a huge waste, and it's a shame, and it's it's no wonder that, we feel not well when we do that. Some people are aware, some are less aware, some are more aware, some know their own gifts and choose not to express them. Some don't. Some just in general choose to hide. And I know that, many of us have been bullied in one way or the other during our lives. It could be at home, it could have been in school. There's so many different places where we could have been mocked, and that could have left a lasting impression I'm so sorry for the camera. I wish it would stop doing that. Sorry, that might have left a lasting impression, causing us to shut down and prefer to not express ourselves fully and go through life somewhat hiding. And like I said, sometimes we're aware, sometimes we're less aware. My chair is squeaking. But I see this a lot, and I'd like a little bit to talk about this because I think it's important for us to come out of our hiding now. I know the universe is encouraging us and pushing us to come out, and it's time, and all the work that we've been doing is wasted if we're not to come out and express ourselves fully for who we really are, because we have a message to humanity. We have a gift to give humanity, and it is also benefiting our own full expansion and evolution. And so when we withhold that, we're not living life to its fullest. We are not expanding, and we are withholding our own evolution. So I'd like you to take some time to think about that. And I'd like you to understand as well that, I hope you know by now that people that have mocked us or blocked us or, influenced us in any way to withhold our own energy, our own light, our own expressions of who we are people that are not connected with their own light. We all have a spark of the divine within us in our creation. It's just a given. But a lot of people lost the connection for similar reasons. So, what we're doing is just continuing this cycle, which is destructive and not productive. And it's a shame for us all. And so those who have influenced us in that negative way are withheld themselves. Check out this cycle, it's generational, it's ancestral, it's just immense, the way this cycle keeps going on and on and on and on, all right? And those who have lost their connection tend to lash out at people who express their light out of envy, out of frustration, of them not being connected to their own. Sometimes not thinking that they have any light, and so that's why they do this. And I'd like you to really think about this deeply. It's so important. I mean, look at the world today and look at how this kind of keeps recycling all the time. We need to stop this cycle, you know, and this may have caused you to shut down, not to attract attention, not to attract envy or hate or mockery or any disturbances, just so that you'll be quiet. And I know that feeling, okay? And it's not a good feeling, and you numb yourself and you just go through life hiding one way or the other. And it's time for you to own who you are. And so when people say that they don't know who they are, or they don't know what gifts they have, or what light they have, or what they like, even, you know, it means that these layers of these influences have caused them to hide so much that they are hidden from themselves. And this may have happened to you one way or the other, on one level or the other. And so the work along the years, you know, of healing and of clearing traumas is also to dig out from hiding your true colors, your true personality, your gifts, your light, your true expressions, your true cravings, passions, you know, all that you love is who you are. All that you feel like doing, all that you're attracted to, all, you know, all those dreams that you may have put away because life happens, you know, it's time to get them back from the drawer, from off the shelf, and it's time to reconnect with who you truly are, to be able to be whole, to be able to fully manifest the creation of who you are, without which you will always feel a certain numbness, a certain stuckness, a certain suffering, even if you don't realize what it is. Because, you know, with all the work that you may be doing or not on yourself, if you don't reconnect with your soul cravings, with your passions, with your true self, with the expression of who you are, then you can never be fulfilled, satisfied, happy. Okay, so I beg of you to give some time to pay attention to this issue and try and reconnect already to the place where you have begun to hide your light. Reconnect to that place. Try to understand the components of that scenario. Of course, it can be plural, and I mean several incidents, but reconnect to the origin of this and see it for what it is, and look at, with compassion, look at those who have mocked you or blocked you or influenced you in any negative way for you to shut down your light, and see how they are hurting. That can be happening also today. It can be a recurrent, like I mentioned in another video, many situations we relive to be able to heal the original situation. So you may be reliving that type of energy or situation to bring your consciousness back to the origin of this, and to understand what this is doing to you, not to get back into a place of victim, not to say, why is this happening to me again, but to say, okay, this is returning. What does this mean? What is this trying to say to me? And, see those who do react to you in this way as lacking their own soul connection, and have compassion for them, and have compassion for yourself, and don't shut down because of anyone. Just imagine going through life and shutting down because it makes others uncomfortable. That's not a way to live. You've come here to shine. You've come here to create. Look at, just sense the difference in energy of the two ways of living. Just before I opened the camera, I pulled a card, and this was the card. I am energy. These are Kahliya's soul inspiration message cards. And imagine if you're interested in the cards, the link will be below. I didn't want to stop the flow. Imagine the difference in energy, okay? We are energy. Everything is energy. So imagine the difference in energy. If your being is fully blossoming, all of what it is, all of what it is created to be, okay? And imagine when it's not. Imagine the energy when you shut it down and when you block it. How do you think you feel when you block your own energy from expanding, from expressing? Think of that in terms of energy. And then you'll have a lot of answers regarding so many domains in your life. Because if you're not living your full capacity, you cannot expect a feedback of life and of the universe towards you, because you're not offering it, all of you. You are withholding, so the universe is withholding, not because it's a game, but because it doesn't feel your energy. Just like any interaction, you are a piece of this universe. You were created as a very important piece of the puzzle. And so if you're not fulfilling your creation, there is a stagnant energy there. You understand? I also would like to refer to one of the videos I've done recently. I think it was called You Are a Unique, or Everyone Has Their Unique Light Print. There is no need for envy. It's pretty ridiculous. Even though, you know, we all sometimes have that pinch. Some go very far with it, all right, and do destructive things because of it. And some just have that pinch of frustration when they see someone succeeding. And so the whole spectrum of that energy, which I've talked about in that video, is its origin is only because of the lack of connection to one's own soul, and the feeling, you know, not knowing that person, if it's us or someone else, not knowing that we have our own light. There is no need for envy. It is when we live our life to the fullest of our capacity, of our unique expression, without barriers, without fear, without doubt, then there is no frustration and there is no pinch watching someone else shine. So, like I said, I talked about it in that other video and you can watch it. It's a really important topic. Look around you in the world and look at how much unnecessary hate and destruction is caused by this. We all are beautiful. We're all creations of the divine. How can we not be? We all have our unique light print. The only issue is that we are not all fully expressing it. We are not all fully connected to it. That's all. And I want you to shine. I truly want you to shine. And the universe wants you to shine. The divine, the creator, wants you to shine. Otherwise, why do you think you were created? You have a role. Okay? So think of this, please. Think of Also, the interpretation in terms of energy may resonate with you. And think of how you were hiding and why you were hiding. And think of one more thing. As I encourage you to express your light, all your uniqueness without fear, I want you to understand that if certain people still feel uncomfortable with your light, shine brighter and stronger. Stand tall and proud of who you are. And I am not promoting hate. I am saying something else. Shine so that they too shall find their light. If you withhold your light, and if so many people continue to withhold their light, look at the world today. We ask ourselves a lot of questions. We are allowing this cycle to continue, and we don't want that. Feel, breathe. Feel the fullness of who you are. And when you persist, despite people who may not feel comfortable with your light, don't shut down. Stand tall. Remember that you are honoring your creation. You are honoring the Creator. And you are honoring your higher purpose of being here. You are here to serve a purpose, a higher purpose. And that all of creation and the Creator is behind you, supporting that. But it awaits your free will. And once you decide and once you are determined, you are supported. And as you persist, and as you keep rising, those who feel uncomfortable will end up searching within themselves, because there will be no more of this kind of interaction. Of them shutting you down. As you rise, they are obliged to look within. And find at the end of their journey their own light. So see how important your persistence in the expression of yourself is. It's a win-win for all of creation. And imagine how the world would look like if we all shine our light instead of so many people frustrated and disconnected from their own soul. Be the ones that break this cycle. Don't give in to this energy. It is destructive not only for you but for all of humanity, and we need to break this now. Let's rise and let's shine. And remember, any negative energy sent your way feeds off only of your own lack of confidence, your own fears and your own doubts. Once you are anchored in the full expression of who you are, there is nothing to feed off of. And that power inspires everyone. It inspires others to take the road like you, and it inspires those who have initially been against you to start looking into their own true power, the power of their light. So I'd like you to think about that, if you can, please, and see how that is the missing link to your full expansion and your full manifestation of who you are. Start looking into what's calling you inside to be expressed. And, don't think in huge terms of, just start by unfolding your soul. Start by doing what makes you feel good. Start by allowing yourself to take care of yourself, not feeling guilty about it. Start by doing all those little things that you like to do, all those interests that interest you, and just touch it. Just reconnect with your soul and reconnect with loving yourself and taking care of yourself. And feeling proud of the creation that is you. And bit by bit, that will reconnect you to who you are, to feeling more and more proud of who you are, worthy. And it will put you in a better energetic relationship with the universe. Because you will be saying, you know what, I'm actually glad that I've been created. Thank you. Thank you. I cherish this creation. I honor this creation. I'm anxious to explore who I truly am. And be as quirky as you like and as unique as you like, because that will be your true, unique light print. And bit by bit you will be discovering who you truly are and who you truly are meant to be and what your true purpose is. Okay? you a little energy boost, lots of light, lots of love, and please look into this and don't hide anymore, okay? There are several links in the description box that you can look into. You can also join Kahliya's Facebook page, because I regularly put in energy tidbits. You might like that. It might pick you up during the day. And if you're interested in a consultation with me, then the link will be below as well. If I can ask you, if you enjoyed, please like, please comment, please subscribe, so that these videos circulate and reach more people that may need to hear this message. Okay? Thank you for being here. Thank you for being.